out really
It's a good
well.
thing I'm out cold, because if I was awake, I'd be freaking out right now.
I mean, mechanically wise, do I have to keep doing anything, or?
You don't believe you need to. You believe you did what you had to do to get him going. I can tell you there is a secondary effect that you can use Metagel for. It actually can heal as well, remember? It can heal, what was it, 1d6 plus 1?
In that case, I might just do that.
Sure. So you more or less, like, Krax just doesn't really know. He's like, oh, no, use some
Just
more.
more.
He's still not moving!
Do you have to make another first aid check for me? Do you want to use your other pool of luck, or are you going to just make a raw check?
I'm just gonna make a raw check.
Okay.
And hope that somebody else uses that luck point for their next physical save.
Wink, nudge, wink, 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 nudge. Okay. So you go and you grab the Metagel stuff and you squirt it, and you do 1d6 plus 1. You can roll me that 1d6 plus 1. Rick, could you roll me a physical save? That's, by the way, the official sound effect of Metagel.
You know,
So
here's the thing, I
ketchup
could,
bottle.
like...
What, Rick?
I'm just wondering whether it's really smart to use that, like, 1d6, like, or...
You get to choose to use it after you roll for these things.
Okay.
Yep, just like an action point.
Yeah, I think you should use it.
Does
I
it
think
even
you...
help at this point? Probably not.
You wouldn't want to use it right now. All right,
God, this
so
game just wants you dead.
so you
I
put
know.
the stuff into him, and you can luckily see Cattle seems to be breathing, but it's very, very, very faint, and he's certainly not regaining consciousness. He seems to be he's gonna be down for a while, for a long, long while.
But he's stable?
But he seems to be breathing, maybe stable. You kind of wish you had Antari here to be able to take care of him, because she's the one that handles the first aid of things, right? But unfortunately, she's not at the moment. Luckily, this gel, I guess, is working, because there was a huge hole in him, and it seems to be closed.
And now it's just filled with goo.
Yeah, it's literally filled with goop. With, or what is it, gray matter, effectively. All right, so... Cracks, that was... You can still get up and move if you want to.
Yeah, I think... Krax is like, yeah, I can't do anything else here. If you die, I tried. Is kind of his mindset. It's like,
It's the will of the dice, don't worry.
oh no, the dice gods really hate you right now.
They always seem to.
Yeah, so Krax is like, okay, well, now it's up to his own strength. I gotta go kill the rest of them.
Okay.
And he probably says that too. It's like, hey, it's up to you. Heal yourself. I gotta go kill them. And just like walks out the door.
All right, so anyways...
I would if I could.
so
Just a slight gurgling noise in response.
and you start heading out that way. Okay, Erin, the person seems to be coming to, and they start stumbling their way through the smoke, the thinning smoke, and over towards the door of the ship. They can't quite get to the door of the ship yet. They stop and lean against the wall over by where Krax was taking cover from the sniper before. Lean over against the wall in the hallway and like take that moment to check their gun and make sure the weapons are working and everything. And they kind of like push themselves up off of the wall and making themselves over towards the actual doorway, like they're gonna go over to open the airlock door. So that's like their plan at the moment as they're stumbling over there. You're still on the roof of the ship. You took one shot before.
Yep. Can I attempt to do like a non-lethal shot, like blow out one of his legs or something?
Yeah.
So you can ask questions?
Yeah, no, that's definitely an option. I'm just going to give you a -2 to the roll to aim specifically for his leg.
Okay.
By the way, Scott, Frank just pointed out something. I was meaning to remind you of that, but then I got fucked by the dice gods again. Shields recharge for Cracks. Because it's been 3 rounds, I think, at this point.
So they recharge at the rate of 2 points a round, every round after 2 rounds of not combat. So it's been 4 rounds for you.
Back
you
up
have 4
to
points back.
4.
Yep.
Yeah. I was going to mention it, but then, you know, dice.
I'll talk about that after.
Winnie, unfortunately, with a 12, it's going to be a miss with the sniper rifle.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say in the comms, there is one up. He's injured. If we want to take him, we can probably get information.
You just hear gargling over the comms. You're not sure how, but apparently it's there.
He's
You know, it's the metal gel working. It's magic.
It's Cattle's turn. He's gargling. Cracks, it's your turn.
Yeah, Cracks opens the door.
You open the door, and he's literally less than 3 meters away from you, directly in front of you, stumbling towards the door with his rifle in his hands, like, coming at you.
Oh, hey! And Cracks just batting rams him.
Okay. Make your attack roll, sir. And
15.
you hit. And you do 8 points of damage to someone who is already severely injured. So you kind of go rushing up and grab the guy by the shoulders and just smash your forehead into his. Your forehead is made out of like a hard carapace. So as soon as you smash yours into his helmet, the helmet completely cracks open and your head continues through and smacks into his skull, cracking his skull. He kind of like falls, slumps, being held up currently only by your arms at the moment. Whether or not he's dead, I don't know.
Oh, Cracks. I don't think he can give us information now.
They don't have her. It's fine.
The talky person can't get the information anymore.
Yeah, in that case, Cracks, first off, everyone else is either down or, you know, dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look for anyone that's alive.
Sure. So you go walking throughout the area. Do me a favor, roll me a first aid check with a +1.
Can I use Dex for this, or?
Intelligence or wisdom.
Unfortunate. Just use Wisdom because, nope.
You're pretty sure everybody's dead.
Oh, wait, no, I have a tool thingy.
Oh, bioscanner?
Oh, wait, it's a survey scanner.
Oh.
Unless that's it.
Yeah, you have no use for that, but you took it as a trophy anyway. Just like a ton of other things.
Yeah, I thought we had the bioscanner.
Does my Omnitool have anything like that on it, Scott? I don't
Bioscanner?
actually know what mine does.
Yeah, no, so, were you asking you don't know what the Omni tool does?
Yeah, I don't know what it does.
Omni tool works like kind of like a PDA, so more or less it interfaces all computers, it controls all sorts of electronics that you have access to, it allows you to hack into things, etc., etc., etc. They were talking about a separate piece of equipment from an Omni tool. This is called a bioscanner. It allows you to literally read like the life signs.
Oh, it's Ollie that had the
vitals of
bioscanner.
people.
Gotcha.
And then a survey scanner is a separate item that allows you to read things like air pressure, air quality, metal types, it's types of alloys, density of them, etc., etc.
Okay.
Something that Cattle would have been able to use on that planet we're going to, but hey, it's in hands of the Krogan and he wants 1,000 credits for it, probably.
No, I want 1,000 credits for the translation torque.
Oh, that was
5,000 credits
500.
for this thing. Yeah, well, the price changed. I saved your life.
So you guys, so what is it? You go looking around, everybody here is dead.
Okay.
Cracks, I'm probably gonna stay up here in case anybody else comes. Do you want to take care of Cattle and maybe see if we can get him up?
In Cracks' mind, taking care of cattle is not what you think it means.
Yeah, it's like, would you like to euthanize him?
No, like wake him up.
He doesn't even grow up to be an old yeller. He dies a yeller.
Five,
A squealer.
It's that Solarian lifespan, man.
Yeah, so he's 25. He's middle-aged. He's like 60 in human years.
He's having his crisis now.
I mean, this is definitely a crisis. Just not the one he wanted.
Or I could
Yeah,
go check on him.
Cracks just like looks up towards the ship. It's like, I dumped a bunch of that human gooey stuff in him, so he's good. And you know, like the Krogan equivalent of a thumbs up towards where Winnie is.
All right, so I'm gonna go check on Cattle. Like, you can stay out here. Let's switch that.
Okay.
Yeah, Cracks is going to wait for the guards or anyone else to show up. He's going to like definitely take any credit chips off these bodies.
Sure. So you're gonna go around and start looting the bodies, no question. That is par for the course for
Use the red stuff.
that is par for course for Cracks. The big question is, did you want to go and try to get all the way to the sniper and try to loot the sniper as well? Or you that's way too far away.
Oh no, sniper was too far away.
Okay, cool.
He's also going to radio the station manager.
Mhm.
Are there any yes, there's cameras.
Pilots.
There's cameras everywhere, aren't there?
Mhm.
Damn.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say.
So-
Yeah, there was a suicide bomber.
So eventually, guards come in from the station. So again, remember, this place doesn't have a set government that takes care of it, but there are different groups that handle different areas, and there's an understanding between places. So when I say guards come in, these are mercenaries that are paid by different groups of people to keep the peace in neutral areas of Omega. You know what I mean? So eventually, a couple groups of mercenaries or whatever come in to check check out what the hell happens. And so as they come over and they have weapons drawn over at you, Cracks.
Cracks has no weapons drawn at the moment.
Yeah, it is very obvious to you that they are not a part of the same group as before. So anyways, they come walking out with their weapons drawn and coming towards you. And immediately one of the people asks, and much to Cracks' surprise, one of them is actually human, but it's a Torian that does the speaking, and says, you, Krogan, what happened here?
Mind you, I'm just going to back up a little bit. Cracks definitely was piling the bodies as he was searching them. So there's just a pile of 5, 6, 7 bodies. All the weapons off to the side. It's these guys, they said that they kidnapped one of our friends. They didn't. They just wanted to try and take our ship. And, shrug.
So you were attacked for no reason.
He nods his head. He lifts up the Vorcha that's just squished by the shoulders. It's like a pancake, just blood dripping. It's this guy pressed a button which did something on the ship. Just tosses it back onto the pile. Points towards where the sniper was. That guy almost killed the captain.
Yes, I am captain now. Okay, so yeah, he goes.
It's oh, by
so
the
he
way, there's
listens
a
to
guy
all
with
this
that
stuff,
stuff.
and while you're talking, he starts giving orders for people to go and grab footage from the cameras nearby to see what the hell happened and everything. And so as Cracks is talking to him, it seems Cracks kind of gives a slow and steady explanation. So they're actually able to compile information relatively.
It's a police
quickly.
report.
Yeah. And they're able to compile information relatively quickly, moving faster than Cracks is explaining things. And eventually he's actually able to show you what happened. And when that guy pressed the button, he's apparently they were waiting for a ship in this area anyways. It doesn't matter whether or not it was you. They don't know whether or not they were targeting you specifically. But they were waiting for a ship in this area because when he pressed that button, it actually caused a trigger to make parts of the wall unscrew and fall out, which exposed people that were hiding for an ambush behind them. He's this is what it looked like. You're saying this is the time, lining up the times, is around now when he pressed the button. This is what happened. And so he's do you know if they would have been hunting for you specifically or why they targeted you?
They weren't even coming for.
Yeah, Cracks is yeah. Our sorry friend, she went missing. I assume she's doing some huntress thing. And he just shrugs or melding with someone, just under his breath. Yeah, he pulls up the extranet thing saying, "Hey, if you've seen this person, contact us."
Yeah. And so he actually looks at the report of the extranet thing. Now that you give him that little bit of extra information, he looks at the report of the extranet thing, and then he looks at the timing of that, and then he rewinds the cameras even further back, and you can see that after that report was sent, that's when the people went and hid behind those wall sections and were waiting there. So It looks as though, okay, Cracks' assumptions were probably correct, that they were just looking to ambush you guys.
I mean, Cracks has probably been part of something very similar to this.
Yeah, it's guilty conscience sort of, I know what they were doing because I've done it before.
Oh, it's not guilty at all. It's
No guilty
I've
conscience.
done
He's
this before.
proud because he actually pulled it off successfully.
Exactly.
I'll have you know.
Sucked at it.
So when everything's said and done,
Speak
though,
for yourself.
when everything's said and done, they go through all the reports, they go through everything. But again, this isn't like you're not dealing with like the CSEC where there's a lot of paperwork for you to deal with. They literally ask you questions, go over some video footage, and then just kind of like, all right, do you need anything from them? Gesturing towards the bodies.
I imagine he's already taken what he needs. Thank you very
Crack
much.
has definitely taken like most of the loot off of them.
Okay.
Definitely the credit chips. You know, any grenades because he needs to refill his grenades. That's pretty much it. If they had any like specialized gear for that, nothing.
I'll get to that in 1 second for the specialized gear. 'Cause a lot of stuff's just going to get thrown into the armory, right? To replenish the armory. But I'll get to that in 1 second for you. But so what I'm going to say is the my brain's not working. My apologies. Is that when all is said and done, they just kind of say to you like, oh, it's going to be 75 credits per body that you killed for processing, like more or less charging you because you killed.
Yeah,
them.
that makes sense.
Yep. And so there are the total of 5, 6, 7 bodies. So 75 times 7, that's what you're paying for the thing. But that's okay because the amount of credits that you actually receive from them more than covers that. So the net gain in credits that you get off of this.
Oh, no. When he says 75 credits per body, he says, 1 second, opens the ship door. He keeps it open, like, goes to Connell, takes his credit chips. He's the captain.
So he's gonna fill up his personal funds and take it out of the ship fund.
I mean, maybe. No, not the ship fund. Coddle's fund.
I'm broke already, so you literally walk out with like 50 credits.
I mean, that's almost enough. So, yeah, in that case, he takes it from the ship fund and from Coddle, whatever Coddle has.
Yep.
Goes, pays the guy, so it's 75 per.
Yes, 525.
Oh, 25?
525 total.
Oh, 525. Yeah.
Yep.
So he pays the guy. And you know, just all their gear that he left on. How much does he get off of that?
So again, so the gain that you get, so since somebody else paid for it, what you're going to add to your character is 750 credits.
All right.
Or 740
So,
credits, sorry.
You know, on the Mass Effect equivalent of a whiteboard, just over the bed that Coddle is laying in, Crack just writes medical fund and just like puts 600 down, and he's keeping 100 for himself.
There you go. Cool. Awesome. So you take all the credits and everything. So the rest of the stuff that you're able to pull off of the people that are around, nothing really super specialized coming off of them. Fun fact, you do come across another packet of stuff that you're not sure what it is. Roll me a lore check. And you are able to come across a single thermal clip, which is nice.
Since we have time, Crafts, do you want to go look at the sniper? Because he had this cooling pack that could actually really be useful.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because he might have steered the guys in that direction, though. Because he said, yeah, there was a sniper over there.
I mean, if we're paying for the body removal and everything, then...
Crack would probably tell you, like, yeah, go grab this stuff before the mercenaries get here. Just to,
Yeah,
you know,
they
retcon
specifically
it.
ask, like, do you need anything from the bodies? So I imagine you could just get it without much buzz.
Yeah, so you
If it's still there.
you would have just said, like a minor retcon here, you would have just said, hey, yeah, she's going to go grab something from over there, but otherwise I already took care of these. And so you would head over there, because you were up here for a reason, Aaron. You were up here to make everybody feel safe. You were the sniper, but obviously the guards have showed up. Things are theoretically safe. So you go and you check out the sniper's body, and look what's up there. Once again, that sniper rifle itself is just fucking shit. It's just garbage. You wouldn't even put it in your armory. Like, it's just not good. However, the cooling system that they have, it's not designed for your sniper, but with a little retrofitting, you're pretty sure that you can make it fit. The way something like this would work, though, is it actually doubles the ammo capacity of your gun, but it has to be hooked up to your gun, which means that your gun is now stationary. It can't be moved around at all, and it takes a whole minute to charge up and be ready to act. So it's one of those you have to be like really inside an eagle's nest or a perch or whatever, so that you can get the whole thing set up. But once it is, you can start unleashing fury. So,
Right.
Okay. Anyways, so you do all that. You get everything. You go and collect that thing, which actually is very heavy. So you kind of get this thing, like, oh, okay, and bring it back to the ship with you. It runs off of a Type B power cell.
Okay.
So you are aware. All right. So you get everything back to the ship and whatnot, and you go in. So obviously, you're still worried about Antari, but you're also worried about Cattle. Aaron, do you go and check him out?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a bioscanner too, don't you?
No.
That's Antari that has it.
I think I just have one for like my suit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's external.
It's right. It's built into your suit to look over at yourself. That's right. Good call. So you go and you can make a first aid check to check on him yourself if you wanted to. It's intelligence or wisdom.
Just a scene of Crack just poking at the gel.
Nice. Oh, that's a beautiful check right there. Holy crap. You guys are rolling extremely well today.
Speak for yourself.
You go over and you check him out. You can see that he's alive and he's stable, but he's not doing well. He's definitely going to be down for a couple of days before he can wake up, which might not be.
Oh, he's going to be down for a lot longer than that.
Might not be a bad thing because Antari kind of just ghosted out for a little bit. So,
Right.
A little bit of time passes after you're checking him out, and then all of a sudden you see Tremi walking in the front. Like the door opens up, and I imagine you guys are a little bit jumpy at the moment because of everything that just happened. So the door opens up.
I'm pretty chill, all things considered. I think.
Put him on ice. It's fine. So the door opens up, and I imagine you guys are a little bit jumpy. Crack's just immediately grabbing his weapon and maybe jumping a little bit. And you see Tremi walking in, looking a little perplexed. And she's literally walking in, and she's holding like a little bag with her, and she's like, "What the hell happened out there?"
We killed a bunch of people.
Okay, you know that's not legal.
I too am part of this.
You know
The authorities thought it was okay.
What happened?
We got attacked.
Why didn't you radio to me?
You were gambling.
Yeah, I could have come.
Yeah, we wanted you to have fun though.
Well, thanks. And she it's like, okay, accepts the answer and walks away and is perfectly fine with that. I mean, it's one of those things where she didn't fight, so she doesn't get any reward from the fight, but at the same time, she didn't have to fight, so hey, what the hell? And so she goes walking into, over to the bed that she uses it probably off and on with somebody else, and puts her stuff over the side of the bed. You can tell that she clearly had a decent time with Quasar because she has a decent number of chips with her, credit chips with her. So, hey, that's good news. Was there anything else that you guys needed to do other than waiting for Cattle to wake up and trying to find Antari?
I mean, I'd probably
that's-
fill Tremi in that Antari was potentially kidnapped and the things that were left behind.
She's fine.
Did you check?
Have her smell the drugs.
Did you check Afterlife?
Well, that's where we were. And she disappeared.
Does she know Arya?
I don't know who that is.
She runs Afterlife.
I would know, but
She runs Omega.
No.
Maybe she knows Arya. I mean, she is an Asari.
Alright, maybe we should check with them before we skip off. I mean, we have time now. She kind of is looking to Cattle, chilling on the bed.
I bleed and leave very annoying stains.
Two things that Krax does. Like as soon as Tremi walks into the whatchamacallit, the public area, she just gets a little ding on the ship's message board, which is Krax 4, Winnie 1, Coddle 1, Tremi 0, Atari 0.
Oh! We have what is it, the best fighter board going on. Is that still a command in chat? Is that still like best fighter?
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing on here.
It was
I
at
guess
one
not.
point. I can't remember what the command was for it. It was about Will. So anyways, Laren?
I can't remember what the command was either. We stopped keeping track once my character started killing civilians.
Yeah, right. All right. So why don't we take a 5-minute break, and when we come back, we will we'll pick up where we left off. So, see you guys in 5 minutes.
Bye. I'll try not to kill anyone else.